Yeah, welcome to intro 2. We'll continue on our intro program on godly marriage and peace. You're welcome. If today is the first time you are getting across to us, I want you to quickly subscribe, follow on our YouTube channel, follow us, and comment. Just engage yourself in this matter. It's a serious matter. All right, the last time we keep on talking about we're still talking about those that are yet to marry, what you need to consider before marriage. I know I promised that today, at the second batch, we'll be looking into marriage triangles. Marriage triangles, yes. And then I want you to know that um, in this other way, you will check the man as well. The last thing you're going to check actually is that will give you problem tomorrow, because it's not good one get married even as a Christian and you see everything is all about prayers. You want to pray for this, you want to pray to have a child, you want to pray for do this. That is where we're taking time to do all these things. Do you understand? Because a lot of people have missed it and they just quickly get into the marriage. You don't know how the person, also the last relationship of the person, check if the person engaged. How did he break that covenant with that other uh, fiancé or the person he knew before? Because sometimes when we're in the world, we must have made one mistakes of getting into agreement with someone that, oh, I'm going to marry you, you're going to marry me, and all that, and you engage yourself in such a thing. And now, because you have known God, in fact, nobody knew how you now left, or so you have to check whether the man or your spouse, the person you're about to marry, check how the last relationship that the person had with someone, whether it was actually done in peace. Do you understand? Because if the person is into covenant with the other person and he or she happen to violate that, breach the contract, breach the agreement without the consent of all that, except otherwise it will settle in peace. So you have to think or have to see that you settle this matter in peace with that person. Do you understand? Otherwise, you're going to suffer a lot of things, because if actually whenever two people come together to come into agreement, God stamps it. Do you understand? Say whatever two of you agree together, you say he stamps it. He agreed with you. So when you're coming out tomorrow, you just decide without that agreement, without coming together again to break the covenant you have entered into. Sometimes some people enter covenant of blood and several kind of covenants, especially in terms of marriage. So do well to see that, so that you won't begin to look for baby, you won't begin to look for battle. You are praying and it's like God is far. It makes some believers to fall, because to them they feel that God doesn't answer prayers, and it's what they cause by themselves. So you must check that properly before you engage yourself to a man or a woman. Check the last relationship the person had relationship with, the person had courtship with, or something like that. Even why the person was in the world, have not really born again. Check very well if you had a covenant, and trying to investigate it out, and so that when you're praying, you know what you're praying for. God bless you before you start saying it's my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my this, my dad. No, it could be coming from both of you. So check each other properly before getting to marriage. So also, I promise bringing you to God to marriage triangle. Now that you are married, I'm talking about the married now. Yeah, so I've shifted to the married. Now, a Christian marriage, you have followed all the church, observe all the rules and everything, and you have been married. And you are in God's hands now. You must know your covenant, your position in covenant relationship, that you are on top. A child of God is not so low, is not a loyal person. It's not ordinary person. Let me tell you something. I want to show you something. I want to teach you what called marriage triangle. Marriage triangle, because Bible said you have been lifted far above principalities, powers, rulers of darkness, spiritual wickedness in the high places, far above. That's where Jesus is, and that's where he's lifting all his children to. Then he must operate at that level. He must make sure you protect your family at that level. Because, let me show you something. This is what called, this example, marriage triangle. Look at it very well. Just look at it very well. Look at it. This is God up there. God. This is the man. This is the wife. Now, you can look at this angle now. The man, the love of the man to the wife. That is the bond. Then the woman love the man back. Are you following? Then you can see that if this man also, this man is connected to God of heaven, the love of the man, and the God also love this man back. Then you see the woman loving God also, and you see God loving the man. This is bond. So nothing can come in between here. Nothing can come in between here. Nothing can come in between here. So with this is where marriage, the children, everything you're going to do in the marriage, no power, no weapon fashioned against this family can prosper. Now, that is for that. This is just the heavenlies. Are you following? Now, let's look at the level, the spiritual level of a Christian, of this godly marriage. Let's see their spiritual level. I now know, if possible, you begin to, let me show you who you are, because sometimes we don't know. Now look at this. Look down. Look at it. What are you seeing? Look at it very well. What are you seeing? Do you see it? Number one, he said you will be lifted. Look at where unbelievers. You see where you are coming from before. This is where all man. I'm saying all men. This is where all men operate. You see it? This is human being. The unbeliever generally. This is where you were before. But then, when you accept Jesus as Lord and personal Savior, He picks you from this level, gets from across here, across this, and takes you far and places you somewhere here at this level. So now, see yourself now. You are both principalities. You are both powers. You are both rulers of darkness of this world. Then this spiritual wickedness in the high places. Are you following? So, this is who you are. This is who you are. That is the level you operate. Now, look at it. This is the witches. This principalities is the level where witches operate. The witches and wizards. Are you following? So, this, that if you see yourself, and you are still complaining that, oh, my mother in the village is the one operating on me, working on me. If this person here could see you that you feel, you claim that you are here, but this person is still oppressing you, let me tell you something, you are not here. It's a sign that your marriage, your life has not gotten to this level. No, it is not true. You are still eating with them. That is one more dangerous of doing things with this. Look at this, the level. The lowest. Principalities are a little lower than just, they are the lowest in the power. And that is where witch falls in, the category where witch is. So witchcraft, their level is the lowest. Once it leaves the level of common man, that is what witchcraft is, not fully spirit. Bible call it the works of the flesh. Because they are not really spirit, but you could see that's why when witch travels, you see that if he moves and the light shines on it, or it doesn't return early and it gets dawn, the person can no longer enter. And you could still see the person somewhere hanging with a smaller structure like that. So it's not really spirit, it's still visible. That is why it's just a little bit lower than the power of man. But look at it. But because all this one gives them assignments, they are the lower that anyone is controlling. This one could give them assignment. This one is giving assignment. This one is giving assignment to them. They are only just messengers, destruction, messengers of destructions. That's their own. They don't have much power of their own because this one is senior to them, gives them instruction. This one is senior to them, gives them instruction. This one is senior to them, gives them instruction, and they have no option but to just start destroying. Even to themselves, they destroy themselves because they're not fully in control of their own powers. So now look at it. If this person is, this is where unbelievers are. Look at where they have placed themselves, and God is calling you, come up to this level. No, they love the enjoyment in this place. The enjoyment of Egypt. That is where you go, what you go through in marriage. That is why you go, what you go through in life, apart from marriage. Because so look at your level. Look at where God is wishing you, but you're operating at this level. Because of sin. Because you see what these people are eating. They're under the control of the principalities, powers, rulers of darkness, spiritual wickedness in high places. And that is where you want to function. Is it not a shame? Is it not a shame to you that you want to remain here and you say you're enjoying? How are you going to become what God wants you to be when you're operating this level? Look at where the level that God wishes you to operate. Marriage that's submitted to God of heaven, look at it. Look at the level. Far above principalities, powers, rulers of darkness, spiritual wickedness in high places. All these native doctors, all these other ones you see, whether married, this would operate. Some of these false prophets you think they're ordinary. Look at it this way they are. Very high. Very, very high. Most of the cultic kingdoms fall into these categories. They are very strong. But these ones are fallen angels that refuse to, when they demoted them, send them down to the earth, they refuse to come down to the earth. And they're hanging on air. You see? They're hanging on the air, monitoring. And this when your prayer is going on, you are busy praying. Look at a Christian is somewhere here praying. Can you imagine? A Christian say they're living on that grace, but look at where the Christian is. Witches can still work on them. What a shame. All this one can still, if witch can work on you, how much more this? Because this one is higher than this, and this one is higher than this, and so on and so forth. They are still working on you. They can still touch you. And you say you're a Christian. Leave sin. It is sin that places you here. The day you make up your mind and decide to live, then you remain in this place. No weapon. See, they are far up, even from year to year. It's not easy. Far above principalities, powers, rulers of darkness, spiritual wickedness. You are far above them. They can't touch you. They can't touch you. But then what is going to be the problem now? When you look at this husband, this is the man, this is the wife. The way this man started looking, I remember that he's coming down from, he's actually, remember that he has some people down there. Oh, you're relating with them. Some are saying, come and take. That's sin, calling you. Sin of fornications, anything at all. Adultery. Then, all these things, sin calling on you. And you, from here, this person decide to start looking down. You remove his eyes from here and started looking down. Not just here, looking down. Look at where unbeliever is. Is what they are doing here is still attracting him. Oh, that's a dangerous situation of your life. You have not gotten Jesus. What is happening, the lowest level is what is still attracting you. Do you see? Can you see? If this thing attracts you again, I am afraid you have not known him. You will soon fall. Because as soon as you remove your eye and you try to consider these people, see when your love now going to God will now remove that point downward. As soon as it's point downward, because if you remove your eye from God, God takes your eyes away from you. Draw closer to me, I will also draw closer to you. That is God. You have to do it first. You have to agree to accept me, then I will also accept you. I'll come close to you. Now that you remove your eyes, and God removes the eyes, let me tell you something. Anything that makes you breach this law, the love you have for God, got dropped as a result of what you're seeing here, and you collect and eat with them. Your eye is now focusing on this place. If your eye is always here, you are going to fall. There's nothing you can do. In love what they are doing here, you can never excel. You cannot succeed. And now Satan is moving around this way like a royal lion, seeking who he may devour, trying to penetrate this marriage. But they have no easy way because there's a love between these two people. They love themselves. This man loved God and God loved him. This woman loved God and God loved him. So the marriage is actually taking place here. There's no way Satan, the devil is moving around, moving around trying to penetrate you. But see this man, the devil has to give signal to the people of this world, saying, try to give him something, show him something. And he starts showing you something. He says he's showing you love. Someone that wants to take you to hell, trying to bring you down to this level. He says love is showing to you. Someone is bringing you to this level, and you see he's showing you love. He's a lover in your mind. Sometimes you call them my ex. Your ex is in this region. Your ex has not known God. He's a killer, he's a destroyer. Your love is a killer. For bringing you to this level, he's a killer, he's a destroyer. He wants you to be under the oppression of this people, under the oppression of this people, under the oppression of this one. How are you going to succeed now? How are you going to become what God wants you to become? How do you expect this marriage to work? Where you are, the man has removed his eyes somewhere here and come down to this place. Let me tell you something. As soon as the man removes his eyes, look at the breeze came in and enters here. Boom! The wind that shakes. The wind will step in through this place because the wind they have been blowing. Have been shaking, the storm. And the storm suddenly entered through this place because you have opened door. God will check who opened this door. Okay? God will check who will open this door for this very home that belongs to God of heaven. He destroyed a Christian home because you think it's your own. Marriage belongs to God, like I told you. It's his own business. And he wants to protect his own business. But Satan is challenging God. And you also join to challenge God with that. Now that you open the door and the breeze step in here, the wind, it will vibrate everything, even this one here. Everything will vibrate and it will, because you have entered, the wind and the strong power of it can blow this one and shatter everyone. This woman, once it happens, so you yourself have connected, you have disconnected, and immediately the love of this woman, the woman discovered that, oh, see, look at what you are doing. You have slept with another woman, you have done this and this, and before the love between both of you will break. And immediately, even if you ask the woman to pray, immediately the woman, if she want to go and pray, she can no longer get connected again. Why? Because this one has also been broken. You shatter the entire home. And then the children have been slain by Satan and overrule your family. And you destroy the work of God. That is the danger. That's the great damage you have done to the kingdom of God, to the purpose of God and the plan of God. Because you have been the one asking God, give me children. God, give me children. God wants to protect the children, want to bring through you. As a matter of fact, you don't know how the child was formed. You don't know how that child was formed. It was God who did it. Likewise, the same thing I'm telling you, the same thing could come through the woman. The same thing that happened to this man could happen through the woman. Anybody might have done anything against you or to attract you. Anybody must have done anything to attract you and remove your eyes from looking up to heaven. Look at it. Looking up to heaven. Instead of looking up to heaven, you are not caring about heaven. You are looking downward. You are looking downward. So all these unbelievers can now see the hierarchy. You can see the hierarchy. Can you see? They have, you see, you have just pity them. When you see unbelievers, pity them. You see all these Christians that are still committing sin, tell you you're under the grace. Pity them because this is where they are. They say, my mother is the one giving me, they cage me. Why are they still caging you? If you are not under their control, can they cage you? Bible says, no weapon formed against my children shall prosper. You are not a child of God. You are not one. Because you have been fenced. If actually you are there, you have been protected by God of heaven. How could they come up? Because they cannot even reach even the highest one, which is spiritual wickedness in the high places. They call it in the high places. They are wicked. They are very wicked. All the prayer you've been praying, the prayer churches are praying, these are the people that are trying to use something to cover it, trying to, to stop the prayers from answering. They are monitoring everything in the air. They refuse to come down. You could not pass them. If which is this lowest can still touch you, don't you know you have problem? Your Christianity has problem. You are yet to succeed in life. So that is it. Do you understand? So this underneath this place where these men are operating, underneath the leg down, which is the core of the earth, down is the hair. Look at it. Hair going down. This is hair where men, these people really want to quench you and send you down to this place. So those that are Christians, that are strong enough, are battling. The battle of Christianity is to see that you get to this level. And when you get to this level, it's not just about getting to this level. You need knowledge to sustain yourself at this level. Otherwise, because you're not wise enough. You know, so many of you will say, I am a child of God. Do you know what I've done for my God? What have you done to God? Can you tell us what you have done? Listen to me. There's no amount of service you could render that could be compared to the service Lucifer, I say Lucifer, has rendered to God. The Lucifer you call Satan today served God in righteousness, in holiness. The Bible said he was very perfect, son of the morning. His name was wonderful. He served so gloriously that he got promotion. He was highly promoted to be one of the archangels. Do you know what it takes to be archangels? Do you know what it takes to be archangel? Archangel will have three major archangels. Angel Gabriel, which is in charge of informations. Angel Michael, which is in charge of war. And Angel Lucifer, who is in charge of music. Bible says musical instrument was built inside of him. Apart from that, he served and served. He served God for millions of years. And only one sin he just committed. He did not actually carry it out. He just thought in his mind. Some of you think that the thought of your mind, you don't know the thought of your mind corrupts you. And he said, no, nobody that does not sin. God said, everybody, we are all sinners. You are the one that is sinner, you. Do you know, sometimes you make up your mind, say, no, this woman, because of this one I've done, I will not greet this person again for life. I will never greet this person. Do you know you take that decision and truthfully will not greet? The same thing, this righteousness. Bible says, he that doeth righteousness is righteous. If you decide, oh, I can no longer lie. Oh, I am in so place and they're calling me. Why are you doing that? To protect your home, to protect yourself from Satan touching you. Because Bible says, the father of all liars is the devil. So if you want to tell God, say, you are not my God, oh. Satan is my God. Just lie. Oh God, what are you saying? Are you saying you are not lying? I've made up my mind. Sister, brother, watching me. Will you cut my head? You cannot do so. Because I lie to you. Because I say the truth. I am in so place. Even if I'm owing you, even if you are owing somebody. This is how Satan, the method he used to penetrate into your families. Where are you? Oh, I am at home. Because he's coming to draw you money. Because you are owing. Because you are owing her. Stay put there. Otherwise, you will welcome, your family will welcome Satan. Otherwise, as soon as the person comes, say, where are you? Say, tell him I'm not around. Tell him I'm not around. Tell her I'm not around. You have placed the entire family in darkness, and Satan will take over your home. Satan will take over your home as a result of that. So be careful with your marriage. We're going to go with topic. I told you we're going to study many books. Okay? We're going to study many books. Marriage. We're going to talk about marriage. Most probably, maybe we might start with one of the books, Be Careful with Your Marriage Because of Heaven. Maybe I might start with that. Be careful with a marriage because of what? Heaven. Let me talk about this because it's very important because there's no time again. Jesus is coming now and he's trying to raise up people to quickly reach out to people, telling them about his coming and how to put things right, even their marriages and all that. So that is one of the things. It is that Satan that is telling you that your wife is not good enough. That you have to marry another person. But let me tell you what happened. Did you see what I see here? The day you accept that man, and the man gets to see your parents and settle for the bride price, that is the main marriage. Not the one you call white. That is the method the white people use to get married. Some of them might just see themselves on the street, they move ahead and go and take themselves to the church, and then they have wedded without even seeing parents. That's the white method. Do you understand? What is scriptural is going to see the parents, marital consent. And sometimes you say, no, I don't think, although Hess is a church marriage, they're going to go through the right process. Are you following? If the parents has given you that woman, it belongs to you, it becomes your wife. And now that you're married, you have the responsibility to care for that woman. And as a woman, I want you to know that your name, your surname have been removed in heaven and attached to the name of this man you have accepted. You are now a property of that man. So that sometimes you will not start treating one another. The man will start treating the wife. Because your mind, you are seeing another woman somewhere. It is because your eyes is here. That's why I see the fault. Your wife is not good again. But she was good before. But it's no more good again now. Your husband is no more good. Because I see someone working in your office, some of these men, you don't know that Satan employed them over your life to destroy your life. So you must be very, very cautious. You must be very, very ready for this work. It's a great assignment. It's a great work God has given to you. Do you know God pays you for this thing? God pays you for maintaining your marriage. Standing for this man, no other person. Is only God is the third person. Your mother can no longer come into this matter. Your father cannot come into this matter. On no account should you take matter between these people to your mother, to your father. My mother-in-law, my father-in-law are not supposed to come into this. It's only three of you. You, the woman, the God of heaven. Period. That makes up your marriage. Whosoever carries matter from here to the mother-in-law or father-in-law, the mother of the girl, whosoever removed the matter from here to a third party, to another fourth party, is the cause of the problem in that marriage. Any small thing, you take phone and call your mother. What a shame. What a shame you're not qualified to get married. You're not supposed to be someone's wife. Oga, you are not a man. That's what the Bible said. For that, you should leave your mother's house. Leave your mother, leave your father. Because they're not supposed to interfere into this matter of marriage. If you're the one that always reports your mother, report your marital issues to your parents, and you're trying to look for faults. You want to your wife, sister, your wife this, my wife did this thing, he's making mistake. Okay, so you believe he will not make mistake in life. He believed that he's supposed to be angel. Like I told you, he's not angel. She's not. You have to start developing some other things. You have asked the man. You're trying to talk to the man is not, your spouse. You're trying to talk to your spouse. You try to say, no, this thing, I don't like this thing, I don't like. But you discover that your spouse keep on doing that thing. Put it into prayer. Take it to God in prayer. The God who created that woman can touch the heart. For the heart of a king is in the hand of God. How many times have you carried your husband to God in prayers? All you need to do, he have done this, he have done that, he have done that. He quarrel everywhere. Listen, if you are like that, are you sure your eye is not seeing someone down here? And that will lead you down. So that they brought you to this, and this is the final place they want to put you. Hell. They want to send you to hell. That's the reason. That's the reason. We are seeing that as an offense. It's now offense in your own time. But then, I want you to know, you must not complain like that. When you try to talk to the girl, when you try to talk to the man, and the man is not changing. Okay, we'll tell you, okay, I will change. But the sin is not change. He will consent, okay, I'm sorry. The other, you will say, I'm sorry. As you say, I'm sorry, it means he's not doing it deliberately. Take that matter to God in prayer. Say, God, he must change my husband. He must change my wife. Oh God, he must change my wife. Pray, because that is your peace. And then, God will now hear you because you're already on top here. And only you, God. It's only God that you will call. You don't call other person. No matter what happened, you don't relate it to anybody in this region. Someone here is telling you want to take you to one Baba. The Baba is going to take you to is in this level. The Baba is either in this level. The person want to take the prophet want to is either in this level. From here to this side to destroy your life. That is the purpose. To destroy your Christian life. It might give you a miracle, but you have taken your soul. He removes you from going to heaven. He removes you from God finally. And you think you're still bouncing in the Lord. Satan has taken over your home. And strange things will start happening to you. Because most of them have initiated one of the men of God, has gone and taken power from this side, and they are working today as your papa, as your mama, and they're laying this hand that's coming from here on you. You cannot be a successful Christian. Since they lay hand on you, fornication, sin has taken over you, because that is what the end point of these people, to bring you down to this place. You are no more here, but you are busy singing praises and dancing and doing all manner of things, but not for heaven. So if this woman has refused, you try to pray as you're praying, and because the other time you did that, you say sorry. This kind of habit is in this man. You know that this thing is in this man. So what you need to do then? Okay, you try to bear with him. You try to bear with her. Anytime she does such a thing, you will not get offended again, because you know that this is something that is inside of him. This is one that is inside of her. You can bear that with her. You could no longer be offense, because you know that this thing grew with the person. It might be through their family. It might be a threat from the family. So he will not take offense, because the person really loves you. He tries his best to satisfy you. But there's some circumstances that does not permit that. So it's not her fault. You see that she's been regretting. Haven't done such a thing, she'll start regretting. So know fully well that in all this, you will not begin to always counting offenses. You want to count offenses. Listen, the Bible says offenses must come, but any offense must relate to one another. This place, someone will come and tell you, I saw your wife in so this. I saw you. Make sure you investigate every matter properly. Investigate it, because many are envious of you being together, especially with God. Many want their marriage to come to this level, but their own will know it. When they see marriage that actually succeeded in coming to this level, they want to spoil it so that all of us will just be down. So you have to know that you have to protect. Anybody come to tell you, oh, your wife this, oh, your husband this. All right, I've heard. Try to investigate, to hear properly before you act. It's very dangerous. And again, I tell you, when you're also preparing, you're actually working in church, you are busy laboring in church, I want you to know, even before you're getting to get married, make sure you check properly. I will tell you a story of what happened. Because when you have zeal for God, people are not happy with you. You think you see them shouting in church, hey, 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 ooh. You think you are happy that the people are happy with you. Some people came to this church. Some people came to that church, seeing you that operate, how you operate. They want to destroy you. Even if when you have not married, let me pick up the story. Because they're the same thing. They want to quench the light of God in your life. They also want to quench the light of God in your marriage. Anyway, they see the light, they want to put it off. Let me tell you a story. There was a choir mistress. Her name is Jane. This choir mistress, Jane, was very, very highly talented and a virgin. The girl was powerful. If she takes up song here, anointing moves so much as a result of the girl singing praises to God. So one certain time, a new brother came into the ministry. The brother's name was John, according to the story. So John came up with zeal. It was serious zeal. Joy, before early morning, John has come, do this, do this, do that, become a faithful brother. Hey, God has added one soul to our church. Wonderful. Then John quickly joined choir immediately. And why John joined choir? As one of the choristers. If you give John mic, if John takes up mic, my dear, everywhere we're shaking. Hey, Brother Jane, Sister Jane and Brother John, when two of them handle mic now, you will know that, in fact, every other people person would want to be in the church. Brother John was powerful. In fact, that they are the one reigning in the ministry. And one certain evening, Saturday, they closed choir practice. So Brother John was seeing Sister Jane off. So where they were going, Brother John now told Jane, said, please remember what I told you now. Don't forget, please now. So what did they say, please now? I told you to be my lover. Please. I've been asking for this, which means they have been asking the girl out for long, and the girl refused. Mr. Jane said, no, don't say that. I don't like that. And Brother John said one word. Brother John said, without you, my life is meaningless. Sister Jane said that word pierced her heart. So, what was he demanding? Just a little kiss. Just kiss me. That was what Brother John was demanding from Jane. Just a little kiss. Please. Please. And when he said that word, that Jane said that word pierced her heart, she decided to have compassion on the boy. And then he said, okay, just only one. If only kiss is a problem, okay, just only one. Okay, the boy said, no, just only one kiss, just one. And Sister Jane and Brother Jane brought their mouth close and they kissed. And that kiss generated a big trouble inside of them. In fact, that kiss led them to a completed building where they went there for John to satisfy himself. As soon as that happened, hey, John rose up from the body of Sister Jane and started laughing. Jane now said, Brother John, what are you doing? Instead of you to be remorseful, instead of you to be remorseful for what you have done now, John started laughing. Ha, 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 ha. Before you know it, two people came out of John's body. They were now three standing. Three of them started laughing. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Jane was dumbfounded. Was it not the John that I know that sings so much? And I now say to Sister Jane, Jane, we have been tracing you. We have been tracing you. We've been trying to get you. Finally, we have gotten you. You are the reason why we came to the church. That's your destiny. That's your future. That's your song. That's your voice. That's your glory. That thing that you want to go and use to worship that God of heaven. Let's see how you're going to work for you. Let's see how that your destiny will come to fulfillment again. You are the reason why we came. He called Brother John. Who is John? He laughed Jane to score. As soon as they finished, they cast spirit of madness on her. Jane ran mad for 3 years. 3 good years. And after the 3 years, God decided to restore Jane. And that was when Jane now opened her mouth and started confessing what happened. You that think Oh, fine brother. Oh, this is, hey, dude, you like it. It is your destiny. It's after your peace. Isn't the Jane that married for 7 years now, like for 3 years, will you go and marry? No. Even you. Isn't the Jane that you come to call that married for 3 years now, that open cloth and drop cloth, moving on the street, picking up, is it the one that you want to come and become your choir mistress now? No. How would Jane now fulfill her destiny again? Have been jeopardized. That is the issue. Be careful. Be careful. You see, this Christian race, you want to listen to somebody? You want somebody to tell you, yes. You want to take counsel from somebody. Woe unto you. When you come to God, you only take counsel from God. And let me tell you, I want to finish matter with you. Let me quickly drop because we'll soon begin to think about going back to the book, our boys. We're going to start studying the book one after the other. Do you know? Don't live your life like that. Don't abandon God. The only one you can ask something is God. Sometimes you think God is dead. Let me tell you something. Do you know the God I'm introducing to you? He's the God that designed you. If the God that made you like this, that if you go around the whole world, he can't get to you again. You're just one. The same God is God I'm introducing to you. So how do you meet with that God? Sister or brother? Enter your room. Shut your door. Go on your kneel in your room. I'm not telling you in any church. Take note. I'm not telling you in the life of any pastor. When that God was designing you, he did not call any pastor. Your mother was not even aware that you are coming. It's God I'm introducing you to. So make no mistakes to depend on man before you meet God. If you make yourself a second citizen, you will suffer in the hand of this man of God. As the man of God has right to meet with God, so also you have fully right. You might even be far better than the man of God because sin might not be in you, but the men of God, some of them are occultism. And if they lay their hand on you, they stamp mark of beasts upon you. So, get to your room, close your door, go on your knee and close your eyes. Call him Daddy, the one that designed me, the maker of mankind, the designer of heart, my spleen, my liver. You know that you're calling him. He will appear. He will welcome you, my son, my daughter. What do you want? Not the one that you put inside oil and go and keep in one corner. You are the same. You are the same. The same way native doctor gives someone something, he put at the corner. So also you put at the corner the same character. Jesus did not give anybody oil. Not the one you carry water. They say your God look for where you want to sleep. It does not leave your body again. You need inside water to go live inside. Now, mommy, water be? You contact another problem. Your problem shall increase because you are making God an object of visibility. It's a big problem. It's a big problem, especially in the house of God today. Some say God is inside sand from Jerusalem. And he went after that. You are a witchcraft. Witchcraft will overwhelm your house. He will never leave you. You will be under the oppression of witchcraft. Check as men that go and collect anything. Go and check if their problem will finish. Anybody that run after miracles, they are not after God. They are not aware that the God we are talking about is the God that designed them when no man was there. So it is them God that you can get when no man was there in your room. That's God I'm introducing to you. All this God we are going to waste your money is not the God we are talking about. He wastes your money and you are still committing sin. You know sin is in you. You have not removed sin upon you and you are busy spending money. That thing is for pastors now. The money of a sinner is an abomination. The offering of a sinning man is an abomination. The prayer of a sinning man is an abomination before God. Why not put off all these things from you, first of all, and you see the wonders of God of heaven? God will take over your home. See, when you hear no weapon fashioned against your home shall prosper, if you can remove your hand from sin, you will see how God, your house already fenced. You know why? Because as soon as you do, you carry out that, your house will be fenced, spiritually fenced round. Should I tell you one small story before I go? Okay, let me tell this small story. One guy was a Christian. Actually, the father gave birth to 2 sons. Okay. Actually, the story was around this Edo State or thereabout, but let's forget about it. So we told that this boy, the elder brother, decided to join God, the God of heaven, Jesus Christ, was serving the living God. But the other younger one, the smaller side, is always with the father, and they're into witchcraft. So where they're in their coven, they have to bring their problem. The father now said, okay, this my son, I've been talking to this my son. He came to report his elder son, that his son is supposed to be the one to inherit this, to take over from him in terms of this witchcraft. So now that his son doesn't want to take over his witchcraft, and is the elder brother, now that he refused, he want to disgrace his elder brother. So he want to disgrace that his son. So what did he do? He decides, okay, say, what do you want us to do? In the covenant, they say, what do you want us to do? Say, okay, I want to disgrace this, my son. So just give me HIV, so that they wouldn't know how the HIV come about, because he doesn't sleep with a girl, doesn't do this. So, but I want you to disgrace him. They will say, okay, you that claiming that you are a child of God, you are a big Christian, how then do you get HIV? And they collected that in the covenant. They gave that to the smaller one. They brought the whole thing and they handed it over to the smaller one. They said, because it's the smaller one that knows his house in Lagos, that always go to visit his elder brother. So he's the one giving to take it to the house. But the boy traveled. When he got there, he said, as he entered the place, he said he was not able to enter the compound. See, fire was burning around the entire compound. The way the fire went, boom, 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 fire took over everywhere. So what, he had been going around the fence trying to see how to enter. So if the fire could come down, so they were able to enter the compound, not talk of getting to brother's apartment. Can you see the protection of God? The boy ran, move around till when he see that it's almost coming to 4 o'clock, because he, once his day done, meets you as a witch. In fact, you can no longer return back, except with the intervention of some of this their witch, their place oracle, that they are evil men. So the guy decided to come back. As the child came back, he said to meet the father, say, well, sir, daddy, I tried to enter brother's house. I could not even step into the compound because the fire burning there could not stop. And I was waiting for the fire to quench. Since I left, I was not able to deliver this message. The father said, what kind of fire was that? No. And one thing about this thing, anything you collected from coven, someone must carry it. So he now told daddy, okay, take to collect this. Daddy said, no, you're not going to collect it. They left the thing in the hand of this boy. It was in the hospital bed that this boy was about dying. Then he opened his mouth to speak. What do you think with this story? You have heard the story. Listen to me. That God we're talking about, you don't know him. Don't let me to give you hanky, and you carry hanky, go and put somewhere. He said that is God. That is witchcraft. Clothes human being made is where God enter. Even when you wash it, your belief is that something, there's power. My papa prayed on it. When your papa lay hand on you and papa lay hand on cloth, which one do you think is alive? This is non-living thing. This is a living thing. He lay hand on you, but the human being prefer that one lay in that cloth. They go and keep that cloth. The one they lay on them, they believe you have vanished. So they believe is in that cloth. Woe unto you! Shame on you! Shame! They are blind. In fact, they are blinded their eye. They close their eyes. You can no longer see. Their God is now in material things. Is in apron. Don't, if you want to have a contact with the God of heaven. As native doctor gives someone something to take home, our God, say, they that must worship him in truth and in spirit. Our God is a spirit. And they that must worship him in spirit And in truth, the Bible says that these are the true worshippers. The true worshippers shall worship God in spirit and in truth. And the Father looketh such to worship him. Not the people who want to worship him carnally, who want God instead of being inside of them. They want God to be inside something, to be inside a bottle, to be inside one thing or the other. That's a lie. In the time of old, have you seen anybody? Have you seen anybody that they get bottle to take home? In the Bible time, during Jesus, have you seen anybody that get bottle? I said, this one, dude. Have you seen anybody the apostle give anything to take home? Why they give you are contacting? Then when there's emergency, he started looking for, oh God. He want to go look for where he kept it before he could call the name of Jesus. You don't have faith that you are not a believer. Because by the name alone, even a bow. Hence, it's not the name of Jesus plus one thing or the other. Your faith is halfway. You don't know him. He's working now, it will work, but your name I will remove from the book of life. It might get miracle, but your soul has been affected. When John and Peter met this man at the beautiful gate, the cripple, the lame man, they're expecting Peter to give them something. Peter did not give him oil. Peter did not give him bottle. He did not give him any hanky. He said, silver and gold I have now, but such as I have, give I unto thee. Look unto us. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, that's what Peter has. You don't have the name that can use to meet with God in the secret place. You don't have the name. You decide to have another thing you have. Check around your house. Check around. If you have all those bottles, you have all this. That's why you are laboring. That's why you are going through tough time. Which kind have not left, even in a dream that's still beating you. Your case is becoming multiplying. You are becoming indebted more and more. You have given room to Satan. Check whether you have all this material around your house. For the marriage to become handed over to the God of heaven, you must be spiritually connected to him and not physical. No physical object should be represented with God in your house. We know that you are ready. That's when this people cannot get you. Are you aware that most of the ministers have been initiated into the works of darkness? And when we want to start arguing, we don't care about argument. We know about our God. Jesus. Only that name. And Peter said, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, rise up and walk. Did you hear carry oil to go about? Do you carry anything go put on top of your body? Please. 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 The God who cared for you in the womb did not put any material thing on you, and he cared all through and protect throughout the womb. If you meet him like that, the way you are designed, you will find of him. God bless you. Thank you. I believe you will join us. Please do well to share. Follow us for more marital issues, and you will hear more stories. And we're going to be looking at our books. We're going to study the books. Please, let's comment. Let's see your opinion on these matters that you have received. If you have any question you want to ask, please do it to answer, to ask us, and we will be able to answer you. God bless you. Don't forget that the reason why this body is to, you have any challenge in your marriage, please don't forget to relate it to us. We'll look into it, and by the grace of God, you will be taken care of. God bless you. Bye.